Hello, everyone. Let's have a few minutes to wait for the other participants. And while waiting, maybe you can answer the question on the screen.
Like users will okay, so yeah, I can see the questions now.
Crystal answered washing the dishes. It's actually my answer as well. I don't like washing the dishes. That's why I order out all the time. And maybe like doing the laundry as well. I wish it had a no-code solution, like any solution. I think maybe just like getting wet, like getting my hands wet. Okay. John Oliver said receiving of orders from Lazada or Shopee with automating payment. Oh, that's a nice thing to have. Folding clothes. Oh, I think they sell stuff like that you can, yeah, like you can put your clothes there and then you just do the folds. So that's it's all uniform. But yeah, or maybe ironing as well. It's a bit tedious, right? Anyone want to weigh in? Come on, guys. It's a Friday night and we're doing a workshop. Right. Time is it? It's 8:03. Maybe you can like just 1 minute more to wait for others to come in. Are you guys feeling? Are you excited? Quite excited. It's my first time hosting such event. I'm filling in for Krista for No Code PH. Who is still here? You can say hi to her. Hi, Marissa, Alexis. Hello. Maybe you want to weigh in on a hostel tour. You don't like it, what you like to do. Okay. All right. I think it's been a minute, so I guess we can start. And can I see like thumbs up so that you cheer me up? So I can see your faces. Yes. Yes. There you go. All right. Okay, let's start. Welcome everyone to No Code PH challenge number 2 in partnership with Adalo. And for tonight's workshop, we have really something special prepared for you. It's intermediate skills in Adalo, so I hope you're all excited. For tonight's event, yeah, you had a question, and then please also listen and participate in the workshop because we'll be asking questions throughout the workshop, and then you will receive a giveaway from us. It's a t-shirt, a No Code PH t-shirt, which I'm also wearing right now. You can see it's a really nice design. Thank you, Krista. So yeah, you'll get one if you answer one of our questions correctly. So with that, let me just like before I introduce our speaker, let me just do some reminders to you. Like there are 3 ground rules that I want you to have to follow tonight. So one is be kind and respectful to everyone. So when you're talking, when you're participating, or when you're chatting, just be please kind and respectful. And you can always weigh in and comment and engage with the discussion by commenting and asking questions on the box, as you are already doing right now. And most of all, please have fun while learning. Okay. So for tonight's event, I'll introduce you to our host. Our host is Shantanu. Our host is Shantanu. So Shantanu is a no code maker and an Adalo expert and founder of Inovocial. And he holds the honor of delivering more than 200 apps for clients around the world and counting. And he wants to make app ideas into reality without coding a single line. So I have a funny story because like before this call, I was researching about Shantanu, and apparently he shares a name with a journalist for the Hindustan Times. So I was asking him about it. So yeah, it's not the same person. He just shares the name. But yeah, our Shantanu here on the call is a very accomplished man with more than 2,200 apps on his name. So with that, yeah, Shantanu, please take it away.
Hi, hi everyone. Thank you for having me on the No Code PH. Okay, and today I'm going to basically show you how you can deal with custom actions and API and all those things. So today we are going to learn how to create a custom action. Okay, and how to integrate APIs with the Adalo. Okay, but with the Adalo, you can if you think something like any imagination of about the any app idea, you can do it on the via using the Adalo itself. Okay, so just give me thumbs up if I should start. So just give me thumbs up in the chat section, so it will be more great for me. Okay, that's now it's good. Okay, great. So I'm going to share my screen now. Okay, so let me know if the screen is not visible to you. Okay, I think it's visible to everyone. I think. So, okay. So, okay. So first of all, I'm going to explain you everything about how you can integrate, like you create your own email verification. How you can integrate the email thing. Okay, in the Adalo using the custom actions. Okay. Now, okay. So for that purpose, we are going to use AdStacks. So this is their website. So adstacks.com. So this is the website. First of all, we will see the website, what they will offer. Okay, because they offer a lot of things like from email validation, transactional SMS, schedule notification, recurring notification, all those things. You have the list here. Okay, now and today we are going to see email and schedule and recurring. Okay, how you can set up all these things. Okay. Okay, so now after sign up, you will see this kind of dashboard here. Okay, where you will get your API key. Okay, and the all the stacks like the help guide for every stacks you have. Okay, and it will also show how much account you have used, like what's the percentage. Okay, in free plan it's we only have 50 credits to use. Okay. Okay, now we are going to start here. Okay, so now let's see. So first of all, we will take a button from here. Okay, we will drag and drop. Okay, and send. Let's change the button name to send emails. Okay, now here, this is the custom action section basically. Okay, and here we are. You will see all the custom actions you have. Like once you save your custom action, it will save forever for your whole Adalo account. Okay, and you can use that custom action in any of your app. Okay, so now I'm going to click on this new custom action because we are going to create a new one. So here, email, we are at stacks. Okay, now we will choose the type as create because we are uh, sending the emails. Okay, and we will click next. Okay, now for every custom action, Adalo will ask you a few uh, things. First one is base API based URL. Okay, and what method we are going to use. So in API calls, we have 5 methods. Okay, so post, when you send the data, we will use get when we want to fetch the data from the database. Okay, and put is basically when you update something, or patch is kind of update thing. Okay, and delete, as you all know, it will be used for to delete any record from the database using the API. Okay, now here we are going to choose the method post. Okay, after that, now we are going to okay, so we are going to use this API base URL, which is offered by the text. Okay, so we are going to paste it here. Okay, so as you can see, okay, something is, let me do it. Okay, let me first of all copy this from here using this. Okay, now we have this. Okay, now to create an input, like we are going to use this section. So first of all, we will create a text here, text property here, basically. Okay, and we will give this name as, let me quickly, yeah, so here we will give this name as email subject. Okay, so we will copy this and we will put this here, and for now, just for testing, we are going to give any kind of test data here. So testing subject. Okay, now let's create one more property, and this time from which email we are sending the email. Okay, and here uh, we are going to use, I'm going to use my own email because I already registered with the AdStacks. Make sure the from email is already registered in the AdStacks account. So to register that thing, you need to go to the, click on this account button, and then scroll down, and here you can add the under the verified emails. Okay, after this we are going to create one more. So we have, so in this time we are going to copy this to email. Okay, and here let's use a temporary, or you can say a, let's use a temporary email here. Okay, now we have the temporary email. Now we will copy this and paste it here. Okay, after that we are going to use website URL. So basically this is the email template. Okay, but we will not go with the email template. uh, uh, we will try to send email, kind of a test email, like a simple text email. If that particular thing will not work, I will show you how you can do it via the SendGrid also. Okay, so for now I'm going to, now it's time to link everything. So we will select this subject keyword and then use this magic text here, and we will click on this email subject, and it will link, as you can see. Now on the from email, we have to do the same process here also. Okay, now we have the from email and to email. Okay, now we already connected all these things. Now we are, for now, I am not going to create a separate property for this. I'm going to give a I'm going to give a static one. So I'm going to example.com. Okay, and logo URL. Okay, so let's take any image, or we will check this image is opening or not. Okay, so it's not opening here. Okay, anyways. So let's take this one. We will copy the image address and let's see if it will open or not. Okay, so it's opening. So now we are going to use this email here. And for this, I'm going to, because the URL is too long, so I'm going to create a separate property for this. Okay, now under the greetings, let's type ABC instructions. Let's type ABC, or let's say DEF. And so here's the code. So we are going to enter any code for now. And now something. Okay, and in the signature part, we are going to mention no code ph. Okay, and here also I'm going to enter code ph. Okay, so we already done all the inputs here. Okay, as I mentioned you earlier, I'm not using the inputs for the company tagline, company name, signature. You can do it. It's like, yeah, but for now I am not doing that part. Okay, so after done all these things, we are going to create a query parameter. So you to create a query parameter, you need to head over this section, headers and queries. Okay, here we are going to create query parameter, and here basically we are telling that the content type is application object JSON. Okay, so we are enter here. Okay, and then we will copy this application JSON. Okay, and then we will click done. After that, we are going to declare the API key. Okay, so API key here, and then again query parameter. And this time I'm going to take my API key from here and then paste it here. Okay. Okay, so we already done all these things. Okay, now it's time to let's test this whole thing. Okay, So this is the email API, which is totally dedicated to email verification system. Okay, but let's say if you want to send customized emails. Okay, in that case, I always use SendGrid because SendGrid is to easy API, we can say. And after that, I use Send in Blue also. Okay, so I will show you that part also. So for now, during that part, I'm going to explain what's the use of body section here. Okay, now we will click run test request. I hope I didn't. Okay, so workflow did error. Okay, so that means something is wrong from here. So let's take this website URL, and instead of ABC, and here website URL. Maybe it will not take the static ones. So I'm just testing that. Okay, workflow with error. So that means this API is not taking the sorry. I didn't link that thing. So let's test one more time. Okay, so once again. So that means it's not taking the static ones. So we are going to create the properties for every input we have. Okay. And now I'm going to again open this whole thing. So we have website URL, we have local storage URL. Okay. And here it is. And then we have greetings. So we will copy the same example from here. And just to mention, we can pass any kind of test value here. It's not mandatory that you are going to use the real ones. So you can pass anything during the testing process. Okay. Now, after linking all the things, we are going to check the workflow again. So I hope anything company tagline something. Okay, now we have all the inputs we have. Now it's time to link. Okay. So logo URL already linked. Greetings. So we are going to choose the greeting, link the greetings here. So greeting. Okay, now we have the greeting instructions. And then code. Opt instructions. Salvation. And then signature. No code ph. And at last, the company tagline. And we will do new input. Okay. So we connected all the inputs we have. Okay. Let's see the workflow is correct or not. Okay. And after that, I want to just double check that, yeah, it's a query parameter. Okay. Now we have this query parameter. Let's run test request. If we get an error, I will show you. Yeah. So basically 500 error is basically for the server error. So I think something is wrong on the text, maybe, don't know. So let's leave this thing for now, and I'm going to show you the how you can implement the SendGrid email. Okay. So for that part, I'm going to, because maybe we are getting a server error, so maybe something is wrong. So here I'm going to open SendGrid API. So like API don't work always. So like it sometimes it happens. So I'm going to choose the email API for this. First of all, I'm going to open two separate tabs just to show you. So here's the custom action which I already created. So SendGrid email. Okay. And after the custom action you save, it will look like this. So I will click on this and then click next. Okay, so here we have the API base URL for the SendGrid. You will found this API base URL from this document. Okay. So as you can see, SendGrid already mentioned all the things here to get the data to send the emails. Okay. So in that part, I'm going to create again a new custom action just for show. So click on custom action and then new custom action. Okay, so let's name this new SendGrid email. I hope you get the idea how you can link all the, how you can create inputs and all those things. Okay. Okay, so now we have this API base URL. Okay, so we will copy this. So as you can see, this is a request. Okay, and the method is post. So we will identify what type of method it is. So you can identify from this. Okay, so if it's get, then we are going to use get in the custom action. Like here, we are going to use choose the method get. If it's post, then we are going to choose the post method. Okay, but for the emails, for like for sending data, we always choose post. Okay, because we are posting any data. Okay, so here we are going to copy this and paste here and choose the post method here. After that, as you can see here, they mentioned its header. Under the header, they need authorization, like the authorization, the API key we your account have. Okay, and what type of content it is. Okay, so previously using the ads text, here we are using the query parameter. Okay, but here we are going to use the header parameter. Okay, so Adalo has this header parameter also, so we are going to choose this header. Okay, and this time for sure it will work. Okay, so we will copy this authorization keyword and then paste it here. Okay, and in the authorization I'm going to copy my existing one. So this is the API key I have. You will found this API key under the settings of the SendGrid. Okay, and content type, and here we are going to declare application object JSON. Okay, so we have this. Now it's now after that we are going to create the inputs. Okay, so here as you can see I already created recipient email name, okay, from name and from email subject body and all those things. Okay, so here I'm going to create again, so recipient email, so let's say uh, to email, let's name this to email. So we are going to copy this temporary email we opened already. Right now we don't have any emails, so copy this, sorry, and I will paste it here. Okay, now I will create to name. Let's take Jack, put Jack here. After that we are going to create from email, and let's see what I am using. So I'm using this email because in order to use emails, you need to verify your email in the SendGrid first. Okay, so I already verified this email, so I'm putting that email here, and then from name, let's say no code ph. Okay, and subject and the body. Testing. Hi. And after that make sure if you want to break the line between the emails between the body part, okay, you can't use enter here, because if you use enter it will not affect in the email. To use it to break the lines, you should use \n to break a line. Okay, so let's say if you want to break the line for one time only, then use only one time. If you are going to if you want to choose break two times, then you have to use the two times \n, right? This is testing. Okay, and then thank you. Okay, after this, so we have the data. So here is the this is called JSON format. Okay, this all these things. Okay, so this is the thing which I already aligned here. So it will look like this: personalization to email, subject, from email, name, content, and the body. Okay, so I already have this, so I'm going to I'm not going to do it from scratch. I already have this, so I will just copy that particular part and paste under the JSON body of that particular custom action. Okay, so I'm copying right now and let's paste here. Okay, so we have this. So basically you will get this body from here. Okay, you just need to align it. Okay, after this let's start linking. So to email we are going to choose to name, we are going to choose to name, subject We're going to choose the subject input here. Sender email. We are going to choose from email, from name, and the body part of the email. Okay, so we have all these things. So let's test it's working or not. So as you can see, test was successful. So we will click on this save custom action. Okay. Now we have this to all the inputs. You can use the magic text to use to link the current user data or logged in user data or anything. Okay. Now to see the email will appear here. Okay. And sometimes. Okay. The test email. Okay. So now let's say the SendGrid changed something. Okay. In this body part, or maybe they have changed something. Okay. In future. Okay. Maybe they changed the API based URL here. Okay. So in that case, you just need to go here, click on this pencil icon. Okay. And then click next. And you need to change it here. Okay. And then again, you have to click on the run test request to save the new changes. Okay. So this is how we can send emails to any user. Okay. The customized email. Okay. So okay. So now if I want to use this custom action, I can use that custom action anytime in any app. Okay, so as you can see, new SendGrid custom action, new SendGrid email custom action is saved here, so I can use that anytime. Okay, so here it is, as you can see. Okay, and you can also send, let's say someone is sign up, like a new user is sign up. So in that case, we are going to set up custom action on the sign up form. Okay, so we are going to use this new SendGrid. Okay, and to email will be the logged in user email. Okay, to name to will be the logged in user full name, let's say. From is basically the domain which you are using. Okay, okay, and you can mention any test sorry, any subject line here, and then body, and make sure your for line breaks always use \n. Okay, okay, so this is how you can customize your email. Okay, so after this, let's is there any question you have? So for the email verification or custom action, this is how you can create your custom action, any custom action you want. You just need the API based URL and the JSON body part, or if they don't have a JSON body part, for sure they are going to pass all the inputs in the URL. Okay, so this is the thing. If you have any questions, I am going to wait for let's say 2 minutes, okay, to answer any questions related to custom action. So okay, I think still we don't have any questions as of now. That's great. Okay, Marissa saying it's none of this time. Okay, so we will go to the next thing to set up the schedule notifications. Everyone is like, give me thumbs up so I can proceed. Okay, that's great. Okay. Now for the schedule notification. So Adalo already have this trigger notification. Trigger notification is basically if you want to send notification instantly on a click of on a click with, let's say any user clicked on any button and you want to send it. Just let's understand like this. Instagram, when you like any Instagram post, the author of the post get that someone liked your post. Okay, so that particular thing is called instant notifications. Okay, so we have already this thing by it's Adalo is already offering this. Okay, so you just need to tell the Adalo that who will be the recipient. Let's say if you want to send the current post author, so you need to choose the current post author in order to send the notification. Okay, so right now, so this is how you can send the instant notification up. After that, let's say if you want to schedule a notification, you don't want to send it instantly, you want to schedule it. So for that, we are going to use add stacks for that part also. Okay, so we already have this API based URL. As you see, this method which we are going to use is post. Okay, and the content type which we are going to use this application JSON. Okay, after that, so this is the input names we need. Okay, all the Adalo app ID, app API key, and the user email, notification title, what's the body, what will be the body, and the schedule date and time, so when you want to send the notification. And please keep this thing in mind, that schedule notification, any kind of notification will only work in the Android and iOS build, not in the PWA version. Okay, not basically, in short, web version. Okay, so now I'm going to, okay, so let's schedule a notification. So for that part, we have to create another custom action. Okay, so we will again click on this new custom action, and here. Okay, and let's say scheduled notifications. We will type create. Okay, now we are going to open this doc. Okay, and first of all, we are going to create all the inputs we have. Okay, so Adalo app ID. So Adalo app ID here. And from where we can found the Adalo app ID? App ID is basically, you will found in the URL bar. Okay, here it is. So this is your Adalo app ID. So we are going to paste that app ID here. After that, API key for that app. I will show you how you can grab the API key also. So as you can see, I already opened the same app in 2 tabs. So I'm going to create the API key for this app only. Okay, so for that, to create a new API key, you need to go to the settings, scroll down, app access. Sorry, not the app access, that display settings, maybe app access. Okay, where's the API key? Yeah, so here it is, app access, generate key. Okay, so now we have the API key. So we are going to copy this and paste. We will paste this here. Okay, after that, to user email. Okay, let's give a random email here. As they already mentioned, for testing you can make anything you like. Okay, so we are going to copy this again and then paste it here. After that, notification title. Okay, notification body. Okay, and the main part, schedule, date and time. Okay, and all. So here we are going to choose the universal time. Okay, so for now, for just for testing, I'm going to use this exact uh, date. Okay, so this is called universal time format. Okay, now it's time to copy the whole URL. I will copy this, send it, paste it here. Then I will quickly link all the parameters. Adalo app ID here, Adalo key here. To user email. Think, yeah, it's now better. And the body here. And here's the schedule date and time. Okay, now method will be the post method. And after that, we are going to declare the content type with the query parameter. And the content type is application object JSON. And the API key. I think I already copied that. So let's will log into AdStacks quickly. Okay, so copy it and paste it here. Okay, so we already done all the things. Okay, and let's click run test request. So we already done this. This is okay, and as you can see, test was successful. Okay, and you get a success message here that boom, the test was successful. That means the notification is scheduled uh, for that day. Okay, so now how you can use this particular thing, this particular custom action schedule notification in your app. Okay, so let's say you have multiple list items. Let's say you want to schedule notification for maybe tomorrow. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to quickly and let's give this set alarm. Okay, and here I'm going to choose custom action, which is schedule notification here. And here is basically I'm going to again declare my app ID, Adalo API key. So I'm going to quickly copy the API key from here. Okay, and to user email will be the logged in user email. This is notification test. Notification body will be, let's say this is test. And here, so let's say I want to schedule for like for when every time a user click on this button, it will the notification is set for tomorrow. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to choose magic text here, and I will choose the tomorrow time. Okay, here. Okay, and after this, I will change the date format to no formatting. That's a universal time format. Okay. So for this one, so every time a user clicks on this start, new notification will be saved in the ads text server. Okay, and it will trigger when the time comes. Okay, but let's say you want to give a option to your users so they can set up their own date and time. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to give you an option here. Or first of all, I will take date picker here. Okay, and let's say current time, and here I will choose the date and time picker because I need to mention the time also. Okay, and then instead of using the option from the date and time section, I'm going to use other components, and then I will link the date picker here. Okay, and I will change the format to no formatting. Okay, now if I click preview, I will let's create schedule notification. I'm basically I'm creating the a collection so I can see the when we set this notification, it is saved or not. Okay, so simply I'm creating a new record. Okay, so date and time set for. Okay, and yeah, so I will now create a new user here. Okay, let's test at email.com tester. Okay, so we have this option. Okay, now I will set this time to day after tomorrow at 11:53 p.m. and then I will click on start. Now it's sending the request to Edstack server. Oh, I forget to mention one thing here. Set up one thing here, which is basically I'm sending the schedule notification, but I'm not creating a record for the schedule notification collection. Okay, so let's say schedule notification success message we are going to see here, and date and time set for is basically we are going to grab from date picker. Okay, and here, yeah, let's leave that particular part as it is. So status. Okay, now again we are going to, so I hope it's text. So we are going to check our credits that it's increased or not, maybe. So let's again set for 11th April at 10:54 p.m. and then click start. Now it's sending the request and also creating the record. Okay, now we have this. Now let's see. So as you can see, when we send the API request, and it's showing the account users. That means we are all the notification is set up on their server. Okay, and here also we get a boom here that the test was successful, and here the date and time we set for. Okay, so this is how you can set the schedule notification. You can do the same thing for the recurring notifications. So for the recurring notifications, you just need to play with some inputs. Okay, and everything is same. Okay, so as you can see, we here like in the schedule one, we are we are mentioning declaring the schedule date and time. Okay, and here we are adding two more properties, which is starting date and time. Okay, and the frequency. Okay, let's say so this is the thing, you want to send the notifications daily or on the same time. Okay, weekly, monthly, or yearly. Okay, let's say you want to stop a notification. So for that part, we have this thing, and make sure no formatting is selected, uh, as I mentioned earlier. And here is the API key for to delete the notification. So to delete the notification, you need to use the delete as an option when you create the new custom action. So I'm talking about this one, custom action. Custom action, new custom action here, and let's say delete notification. Okay, and here we are going to choose delete type. Okay, and then click next. So this is the thing they mentioned in their help doc. Okay, select the delete option from the drop down menu before the title field. Okay, so this is how you can set up the recurring notification. Okay. Okay, now we are going to see how you can integrate the integrate the API and get the data from the different database. Okay, so till here, if you have any questions, just leave in a chat. So I will wait for, let's say, 2 minutes. Okay, again. So anyone have any doubt or something, any questions you have, just ask me in the chat section.
Yeah, maybe for any questions that you have in mind, maybe you
Mhm.
can just leave it like while Shantanu is doing his presentation. You can just leave it in the chat, and then he'll get back to you when he has the time.
Yep.
Sound okay?
Okay,
Okay.
that's great.
All right.
Okay, so Jax, I'm going to again, I will sample API. I will take sample API from, and a lot of sample API is already available in on the internet. So I'm going to grab that. So as you can see, dummy sample REST API is here. So I will click on this. And first of all, so this is the API where we get the employee data, how to, and we can create, update, delete, and all those things. Okay, so here, as you mentioned, as you can see here, it is mentioned that get all the employee data they have. Okay, so we are going to copy this link address, and I hope I already did this particular thing. So let's do it once again. Okay, so sorry, not the custom action this time. Okay, now we are going to delete all this and create a new custom list. Okay, to get the data. Okay, and here, so in the background I'm using the rectangle, and in the front I'm using the text component. So I'm going to group this together and change it, make a list, and then okay. So now right now we don't have any API connected. Okay, so I am going to click on this database. So this part is internal database. Okay, and this is where we can connect the API. So I will click on this add connection. Let's say give it the API name. Let's say sample API. Okay, and in the base URL, I'm going to choose this one, copy link address. So this is the API base URL we have, and I will paste it here. Okay. After this, I'm going to click next. Where so this is the basic API. So we don't have. So as you can see, they mentioned the method get. Okay. So we don't, they don't need any kind of authorization, so we are not using this. So just like custom action, here is there are two parameters, header and query parameters. Okay, so we if any API declare that you need to pass the authorization via the header parameter, so you need to use the header here. Okay, and the authorization and the beer in the value section, you need to put your API key. Okay, so this is the basic API. So I'm going to click on next. Okay, so this is the all the all the methods we have: get one, create, update, delete from that database. Okay, now I will click next and then click run test. If this is a so too many items, that means a lot of peoples are using that, so that's why it's limiting this. Okay, so I'm going to use one API I have. So because this is open API, so a lot of people are using that. So just ignore. I will show you the crypto API, how you can use the crypto API also from the Coin Gecko app. Okay, so we have this. Let's see what. Okay, so I'm here also. I'm using this part. I'm using the same employee. Let's let's click on try again. Okay, so too many attempts. Just leave it. So let's change the API key. Sorry, API. So I'm going to choose crypto API. So I'm talking about this API, CoinGecko. So basically using this API, I'm going to grab all the list of coins and what's their current rate and all those things. Okay. So you can find this API key API basically here, crypto API, and it's free to use if you are going to give attribution to them. Okay, so explore docs. Okay, so this is the page where you can find all the API they have, API endpoints they have. So as you can see, using this API endpoint, you can get the current price of any cryptocurrencies in other supported currency that you need. Okay, and here you can grab all the supported coins. Okay, so I'm already using the coins list API. So I'm going to quickly grab that API from here. So this is CoinGecko, add settings, and here it is. So I'm going to copy this. In the meantime, I'm going to try it out this one also, because if I start this, it will slow down my system maybe. Okay, so I will go back, let's say crypto API. Okay, and here, as you can see in this API, the authorization is needed, like the header and the header X. It's basically we are telling the API that we are getting we want the data for the application in the JSON format. Okay, after that, in the page section, so we have like CoinGecko API have a lot of pages. Okay, so per page around 100 coins will be there. Okay, so let's say if you want to if your users wants to see another page. Okay, so in that case we are using the page index. Okay, so how you can create a page index? Okay, so basically you need to create a page index property in the users collection. Okay, as you can see, here is this. Okay, so I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to create the, let's number property here, and page index. You can name it anything you want. Okay, and then again I'm going to click add collection and crypto API, let's say, and here I'm going to again. Okay, so here I'm going to click on this magic text. Okay, and I will quickly connect this page index. Okay, and here I'm going to select the none, because page index, sorry, page number should not be in the comma or an abbreviated format. So I'm going to click on none, and test value should be 1. Okay, because, and okay, after this I'm going to quickly copy so this is the whole request, and I will paste it here. And in the query header parameter, here I'm going to choose accept application oblique JSON. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see. they have kind of slow page here. So that's why every time when I run the request from via the CoinGecko API page, so I see this kind of thing, white screen. So let's wait for this. I hope it will appear. So I will click for, now I'm going to click on next. So here basically what I mentioned, I want to see the price change for 1 hour and the 24 hour here, as you can see. Okay, now I will click next. As you can see, all these things are here. I will click next and then run test. Okay, so test is successful, and as you can see, all the coins the CoinGecko have, they pass the data in response. This is called JSON. Okay, JSON format, and this is basically this. The results are saved in the array format. Array is basically anything which is saved under the square bracket. So this is square bracket. Yeah. Okay. And ID is Bitcoin, symbol BTC, name, image of that particular Bitcoin. Sorry, that particular coin. Okay. And what's the current price? What is market capitalization? What is market cap rank? So after this, once you see this screen, you have to click on this create collection. Okay. Now your collection is saved here. Now here I'm going to quickly, okay, so now I have the list. Now I'm going to connect this list with the crypto API. Okay, so first of all, let's see all the coins we have. Okay, so I'm going to link the name only. Okay, so let's say coin name. Okay, now let's preview the app, and it will start showing all the coins the CoinGecko have in their database. Okay, so something is crypto API. Oh, okay. Let's do it one more time here. Actually, we are not passing the page index, so that's why it's not, maybe, yeah, it's visible now. Okay, so as you can see, coin name, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and all the things. Yeah, near protocol. And when you scroll, it will automatically fetch the data. So basically what it's doing in the backend, so every time this screen is opened by any user, it's sending a request to CoinGecko API, and CoinGecko in response giving all the data we have. Okay, like it's showing on the screen. Now let's say if you want to see the next page. Okay, so as you can see, 100 coins are there. Okay, now let's say if you want to see next page. Okay, so in that case, we will use a button here. Click on next. Okay, and with every button click, we are going to update the page index. Okay, so first of all, we are going to update the logged in user, because the page index property is created under the users collection. Okay, and it will only page index is only change for that particular logged in user. Okay, so in that case, we have to update the logged in user page index here. Okay, so let's say page index is 1. Okay, so I'm going to click this page index and then +1. I will increment by 1. Every time a user click, it will increment by 1. Okay. Now I will click done, and I will do the same process for the previous button. But this time we will subtract 1. So let's see how it will work. I will show you the final part, how it will look like. And okay, so we have the Bitcoin. Just observe the Bitcoin on the top. Now we will click next. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if it's changed or not. Okay. Now let's, okay. So it's not changing in the real time. So what we will do, we will create a loading kind of a screen. And here we are not going to give you anything. We are not going to show anything here. So this screen is totally transparent. Okay. And when you click next, it will go to the loading screen without any transition. The transition animation is none. And on the loading screen, every time a user visits this screen, it will automatically get back to the prior screen. Okay. We'll do the same. So it will loading. So every time I do this, it will refresh the list. Okay. Because right now we are updating that, but we are not refreshing the list. Okay. So it's basically, it's not changing in the real time. Okay. So let's see if we open the users collection. So right now it's page index 1. Okay, that's great. I think previously we are, let's do one more thing here. Instead of going to the very end of the list, we are going to do it from the very top level. Okay. Okay, so we have the Bitcoin on the top. Okay. Now I will click next. Let's see. This time it should show the second page. Okay, so it's not showing. Yeah, it's showing. So it take a little bit time, but it will start showing. Okay. So this is how you can, yeah, every time you click, and let's say I want to go back. Now I will click previous. So basically in the API endpoint, you are telling the API that I want to see the items for the first page, and I want to see the items for the second page. Okay. So I will click next and then next 2 times. And once again. Okay. So page index should be 3. Okay. So just to double check it's everything is working great or not. So we are going back to the database and this collection, and this is the user which we are using right now. And as you can see, page index is 3. Okay. So this is how the thing works, and the final how the final thing will work, how it will. So I already created a crypto. Basically, I'm creating a building an app for the crypto. Okay, and here it will look like. So with all the thing like percentage, 24-hour change, and all those things. Okay, so let's new at email.com tester. Let's see if it's registered or not. Yeah, so it's not registered yet. Okay, so here it is. So it's just a dummy name. The app name is dummy name. So as you can see, it's showing all the price change. We have all the prices, the current price, what's the symbol, what's the like all the uh, coins we have. If you click on the Bitcoin, let's say, it will open the detail page, and everything is coming from that API, which we connected right now, as you can see. So this is the Bitcoin, this is the percentage change, what's the market insights, what's the supply, all-time high, all-time low. Okay, as you can see here. Okay, and if you want to see the 1 hour or 24-hour change, that for this particular thing, I use 1 and 24-hour format in the API endpoint. Okay, so if I click 24-hour, just observe this 0.64% and then minus 0.87%. Okay, so this is how you can create your you can use the API. So the format will be the same for every API. You just need to observe what parameters they are requesting for. You just need to double check that. Okay. Okay, so I see any kind of questions here. Okay, so Carlo is asking, are there any available APIs we can use for login and sign up via social media platform or any third-party service? Okay, so I'm going to answer the question which you asked, Carlo. Okay. So let's say if you want to create you let's say if you don't want to use this users collection like the internal database, okay, so you can use your own database and use the Adalo as a front end, okay, and Adalo is very flexible with that, okay. So if the this Facebook or Google, we already have a Google and Apple component to log in, okay. Just observe this left screen left so this is the Google sign up or sign in, okay. You just need to declare the client ID, your client ID and the highest client ID, and the what you want to do basically, you can do that here. And we have the Apple also, here it is, okay, and here you have to mention the Apple service ID, okay. And you can find all these things under this guide. As you can see already, the Adalo already mentioned this kind of thing, okay. Okay, now let's say if you want to use the Facebook or Twitter, so for if they have an API, for sure you can use that. Let's say if you don't want to use the Adalo internal database or any kind of and you want to use your own login and sign up system, and you want to use the Adalo as a front end, in that case make sure your developers section is on, okay. After that, when you create a new app, I'm going to show you this new app here, okay. During the new app process, creation process, just select the blank screen, let's say, and click next and test ph, okay. Under the advanced options, you will find the third option, which is use external users database and authentication. Right now it's in beta, but you will soon Adalo will launch this also, okay. So it's good right now and it's not so buggy, okay, so you can use that, okay. So after this I need to click on this done button, okay, and then first of all let me change the name, okay, then click create, okay. So once you do that, Adalo will ask you that welcome to external user setup, and then Adalo will ask you what's the login setup, so you need to complete the login setup and sign up setup, okay. So if you are using backendless or Xano or a Supabase any or Firebase Studio, so they have the API for the login and sign up, okay. So just like custom actions, you can use this. You need to follow the same process. Here you have to put the API base URL. Here they will already so I think it will be post method for the login, okay, maybe. I don't know about that part. So so here you can use headers and queries and the JSON body, and here you can create the input for this. Now after testing login setup, once you get the success for the login setup, you need to do the same process for the sign up process also. Once you do that, you will able to log in via the external databases, okay. So let me show you this backend less. So I'm talking about this one. So this is the backend less is basically providing external database. If you want to use that instead of using the Adalo database, you can use that. So they have this integrations with the Adalo, okay. They have all the documents which you want, okay. How to configure the login, user registration, login, save data, query your database, and all the things, okay. So as you can see, here it is, everything is here, okay. You as like the things which I showed you earlier, you need to use the custom action and the API integration only, okay. And after that you can use all the you can create all the screens in the Adalo to use the Adalo as a front end, okay. So Adalo is very flexible with this, okay. and you can create anything you want. And yeah, so as you can see here, API base URL is this. Okay, and method is post, as I mentioned you earlier, and content types will be the application JSON maybe. Okay, and in under the inputs you need to create the email and password section, input, sorry. And then this is the JSON body. Here you have to link the email and the password. Okay, once you do that, you need to click on run test request, and if the test was successful, your login is connected. Okay, so this is how you can set up the this whole login and sign up system. Okay, so as you can see, if I created the I tell the Adalo that I want to use the external database. So and zero database is here, as you can see. No internal database, no external database, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, so any questions till now? And I think I explained a lot of things here. So if you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Okay, Marisa asked that does this work with GraphQL too and REST only for now? Like I didn't use the GraphQL as of now, so I don't have any idea about that. But most of the times I use API REST APIs. Okay, so for sure API REST APIs work, but I don't have any idea about GraphQL. But for sure I'm going to use that, and let's see if it will work or not. Okay. Okay, so Jake's you over to you.
Right. Thank you so much, Shantaro. And thank you everyone for sticking with us for this whole session. I'd like to thank Shantaro, of course. Can we give like a clapping emoji here or
Yeah,
for Shantaro? Give him a round of applause, guys.
thank you. And
Yeah. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
so initially things didn't work. So it happens sometimes, like we get 500 errors. So I just want to mention last thing. So once we get during the API request, if you get 500, that means a server error. If you are getting 402, that means your setup is correct, but you are doing anything wrong. Okay, and that's 402 error. And if you are getting 200 in response, that means everything is correct and you're good to go. So this is the last thing I want to mention.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think we can open the floor for more questions, guys. If you have more questions from Shantanu's workshop for today, please drop them in. Or like if you're feeling more confident, you can turn on your microphone or video as well to ask your questions yourself. Okay, Carlo has a question on the chat
Okay.
box. Carlos asking, will Adalo limit users in calling API functions in terms of number of calls?
Uh, I don't think they will limit you, but I think as of now they didn't mention this anywhere, so I don't have any idea about this because like a lot of apps make a request in a single minute. So I don't think right now they mentioned. So maybe in future they will, but for now I don't have any idea about this because I can't, not able to see any kind of limitations from the Adalo side. And for sure, if you are guys going to like use any kind of tool you are going to see in no code industry, like I don't want to take the names, okay, but after learning Adalo you are going to think like I can do this in Adalo too. Okay, so for sure that's like 100% from me.
Right, thanks. If you have other questions, please drop them on the chat box. Yeah, I really enjoyed the presentation. I'm I'm very new to no code, so I'm a marketing professional, and then I use like some small automations in my work in the line of work. And I thought like what stood out in your presentation was the scheduled notifications and the recurring ones, because that's something that I don't really like doing at work. So if I can automate it, then that's automated. So I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of uses. And then I think in my line of work, I think those kinds of things, especially if you're like in marketing, doing CRM. That's something that you can really use. Um, yeah, I think if you don't have any questions, I think like it's our turn to ask questions. Um, yeah, Shantanu, we're giving away three no code shirts that like one of like similar to what I'm wearing right now. No code
Okay.
PH. Yeah, so yeah, would you like to ask questions like to our like just a quick knowledge check for our participants? Um, we,
So it's questions related to the thing which I showed, or
yes,
anything.
or like in general, maybe like would be I
Mhm.
think interesting to do a quick knowledge check, or like maybe if they're listening to the to your presentation later.
Yeah. So one thing I want to ask, I think that particular question will uh, okay, so time to win a shirt, guys. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's say what in between the explanation, I mentioned that the response is saved in array. Okay, what if it's not saved in array? How you can let's say if it's saved in array, but before the array, few items are declared there. Okay, so how you can integrate that? So this is the questions. If any user have an idea, it will for sure they will uh, quickly grab that part. So I'm going to leave a example in the chat also, so they
Okay.
will. Yeah,
Oh, that's a tough one.
yeah, actually.
This
Result.
would be a quick test of like how we've listened.
So I'm just typing right now. So so this is the response we get during the process. But now let's say,
Okay, I'm just pasting Shantanu's.
oh sorry, I think
Yeah, I think it's
yeah, yeah,
yeah
I didn't observe that particular.
there. So that's the
Okay,
response. Okay.
that's a, yeah, that's a response we get during the, and I'm going to share my screen once again. So I will quickly after the guess I will show you here it is, how to do that part also. Okay, so now chat is open. Any guesses anyone have?
Marisa has an answer. I'm not sure if it's correct.
Okay, I think oh sorry, I think Jack, I think, can you repeat the questions? Okay. Okay, I just switched from direct message to everyone. Now I'm again. So the response we get using the crypto API, where we get this one. Okay, but let's assume that results, all the results saved under this. So how Adalo will know where the results are saved and how to grab that? Just you just need to mention, you just need to guess uh, in this part. Let me show you. So answer is here. Okay, and you have the example response in the chat section. So you just need to guess. So the first one, so what's the keyword? Like we will use the ID in the get all function. So here basically what we have to use in the here. Basically in the results key, what we have to use? We have to use ID, we have to use name, we have to use price. What we have to do? Results is equal to array, sorry, square bracket or something. So just guess your. So any guesses, Jax?
Marisa is saying body.
No,
or header?
actually, no body, not header. No body, not header.
Oh,
I'm just.
I think your question is too tough for this audience.
No, it's too easy. The keyword is in front of you, guys. So you just need to take the name. The keywords are in the response. What we have to enter in the result key? What keyword we have to enter in the results key?
Yeah, some are answering endpoints, index, get.
Okay, I think Marisa is getting the.
The shirt, the free shirt. What is the answer?
Okay, should I just get anyone just mention any keyword from the response? From the second response, result is equal to square bracket and all those things. So just mention any keyword. Okay, Carlo ID, no. Ja, key. Okay, I think Carlo will, if maybe. Okay, ID, no. Carlo guessing it right. May you are just one step away.
Oh my god. All right.
No, no, no. Get one. Yeah, no, not get one. So what? So what's the like? Why I'm asking this question? So it will basically clear your doubts. Okay. So if you get the response under the in the results key. Okay, so what is results key? Is basically you get the data under all the items under the any keyword, let's say data. Okay, so all the items is saved under the data. Okay, so Adalo will grab the data, but it will not able to save that particular data. So we need to tell the Adalo that the all the results are saved under this key. Okay, under this under this key. So you just need to take the name of the key. So Carlo, just try one more time, and then I'm going to declare the results. What's the keyword? I think Carlo will get the t-shirt maybe.
Okay.
So
Right. Any more guesses, guys, before we move on to the next question?
I'm not
Carlos
sure
is not sure
anymore.
anymore. All right.
Okay, so in the results key, you just need to mention this. Where is that? Yeah. So you just need to tell the Adalo that all the results are saved under this keyword. So we have to mention the results keyword here. Okay.
Okay.
So once you do that, it will take all the data, all the items, and it will give you the permission to create a collection. Okay. So in some APIs, you will see things like that. Okay. But not in this one.
Okay. I can see the collective gasp of like, oh, like yeah, that's right. Well, everyone on the chat, but yeah, you say Carlo deserves the shirt, right? So like Carlo, congratulations, you're a winner of a no code PH shirt. Oh, do you have any other questions, Shantanu? We're giving away 3.
Okay, so okay.
I had one, but I think it might be too simple, or like
Yeah.
it's a bit like I had one, but yeah. This stood out earlier because one of the things that stuck in my head while I was listening up. Like where can you find like one of the quickest ways you can find your Adalo app ID?
Okay. So
I think that's a simple enough
Okay.
question, guys.
yeah, and okay, so yeah.
Yeah, anyone who wants to like, where I'll type it on the chat. Where can you
Okay, Marisa, sometimes it's the obvious that we can't see.
one of the fastest, easiest way? Any answers? Any responses? Anyone want to take a guess? Oh, is that right?
Okay, so Marisa and Jaya both are right.
Yeah, right, Marisa. Yeah, I did say URL. So congratulations,
Marisa.
Marisa. You're a winner. You're one. Like you're the first person in my chat. Congratulations. Okay, Shantanu, you want to ask the final question for the night?
Okay, so final questions. Okay, so should I will ask what error we get when we get a kind of server error? What's the code of that for the server error? 500. Okay, I think it's a too simple question. So 500, yeah.
Wow, Marisa is getting 2 shirts. Okay, congratulations to all our winners. Oh my yeah, uniform. Maybe you can like, you know, yeah, you wear it every day and do an alternate. Congratulations. Okay, yeah, just thank you so much again, Shantanu, for doing this. Before we end this presentation, I'll just have to share a few reminders. Let me just pull out my screen.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, I'll do a slideshow. Okay, so some reminders, guys, for our upcoming workshops. On the 15th, this next Friday, we have workshop number 4. It's going to be PWA and Business Development by Daniel Galam. And on April 22nd, workshop number 5. And it's the topic is to be announced, and it's by Mitch Schwartz. Okay. And of course, a reminder for group mentoring calls. It's happening between like March 25. It's an ongoing thing, Mondays to Thursdays. And important dates to remember. Deadline of project submission is on the April 25th. Announcement of the top 10 will happen the next day, 26th. And then individual mentoring calls for those in the top 10 will happen the 2 days after that. The 27th and 28th, and on the demo day is the 29th of April. Okay, thank you so much again for being with us and spending your Friday night with us. Thank you so much, Shantanu and everyone in this call.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, have a good evening. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.